Venetian Palazzo with fellow Miamian Lorena Garcia. Welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here with you.
Yeah.
And this beautiful Venetian Las Vegas.
Isn't it?
Oh my God, look at that wall, look at that picture.
No, there you are.
There it is.
There's this picture on the wall in Las Vegas down there.
Oh man, let me tell you, a few years ago I put it on my vision board and I cannot believe that today. It happened, yes.
I love it. So, speaking about Las Vegas, how long do you have Las Vegas on your radar?
For many years,
Okay.
actually. You know, I think that when you open a restaurant in Las Vegas, you know that you're on the right track, and you met us somehow. So it is a very special day for me, and we cannot wait to open the doors of Chica early spring. So we're thinking May. But as soon as we have the date ready, we'll be the first one.
I hope so. I cannot wait. So speaking about your food, is your focus on health conscious food, correct?
Correct. Well, I always say that the healthy aspect of my cuisine is always in the back burner. So it is important to me that we respect the ingredients for what they are, where we're sourcing them from.
Right.
So that is, paying close attention, as well as our techniques and representing the Latin cultures as one.
Okay.
And that's what Chica is all about. It's the inspiration of food from Latin America, like Argentina, Venezuela, where I come from, Peru, Brazil, and having all those influences become one cuisine. That's what Chica is all about.
Excellent. So is it going to be pretty much what you're doing in Miami, or you're going to change it a little bit for Las Vegas?
Well, I'm putting a little swag to it.
Of course.
It's definitely my upscale restaurant. I'm paying close attention to the menu. We're paying close attention to the details of it.
Okay.
We have a fantastic mixology program. We're going to have wine from all the countries in South America, with Chicas being the winemakers.
All
So
right.
I'm extremely excited.
So cool.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
excited for that.
So again, it's going to be a restaurant full of color,
Right.
with the beautiful textures. You're going to see wood, you're going to see iron, you're going to see amazing artists from South America represented in our beautiful art that we're going to have at the restaurant. So again, it's a representation of Latin culture and a celebration of our food.
It's going to be very exciting. So let's go back just a little bit. So if I remember correctly, you really wanted to be an attorney, right? So
I don't know where that came from, but yes.
So what has inspired you to change that, and what inspired you to become a chef?
Absolutely. Well, I graduated very young when I finished high school, and my mother always said, you're not going to waste time, you're not going to travel for a year, you're going to go to school, and if you don't know what you want to do, I think law school can be a fantastic base for whatever business you want to do in the future, and that is exactly what I did. I finished my legal studies, and in the process of going to law school, I realized that I wanted to be a chef.
There you go.
So as soon as I finished my law studies, I went to culinary school, started working in restaurants, started traveling the world, and that's what brought me here today.
That is so cool. So a couple more questions, and one of them is, you're already talking about where you came from, and so you have a nonprofit that's very important for you.
Absolutely. It's called Big Chef, and it's a program that I created about 10 years ago. And it's creating awareness of healthy cuisine, healthy eating, healthy cooking for our children, for
Right.
schools, to their parents, and also going a step further and going to the cafeteria school workers
Exactly.
in public schools and teaching them the importance of just going to the basics of cuisine and different techniques. And that thing is important because the cafeteria school workers are the ones that are making the food for our
Right.
children.
Okay, and that is very, it's your way of giving back, for sure. So
You have to give back.
yeah, here you go.
For this to happen, you have to give back.
Sure you do. So all these guys that sit in front of the wall,
Yes.
that's them this person.
Okay.
So what advice would you give an aspiring chef or somebody going into culinary school if they want to become a chef?
Absolutely. Prepare yourself. Be a master in what you do. It doesn't matter what it is. You need to know what you're talking about.
Sure.
Do what you're passionate about, and success will follow.
I love that. So Chef, thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
I can't wait.
I'm representing the Sands Corporation and of course the Venetian. And I can tell you this is about one of the most exciting things that we have done so far this year. As you can see behind me, we have a 21-foot image of the newest addition on our culinary Wall of Fame, so to speak. Finally, we're adding a rose to the garden, which is why the individual gets center spot. Today, John Kunkel and 50 Eggs are launching their newest concept, which is Chica. This follows on from Yardbird, which opened not that long ago. But we're not putting John or 50 Eggs on this wall. We're putting a talented chef, our first female chef amongst all of the celebrities whose images you see above and whom John and team have managed to bring on board. And I know that you all have seen her many times. You've seen her on TV. She's also a philanthropist. She's a published author. She has her own mini chain of restaurants, as we talked about just recently. And Chef Lorena is going to bring a whole new dimension to this property. How? Well, for starters, we're introducing a Latin concept that is not just grounded in any one single country. The menu will really provide a rainbow of dishes from countries both in Central and South America. A full-fledged Latin menu. I've seen the dishes in images. I've read the menu. I think it's going to be a huge addition, not just to the Venetian, but to this entire strip. And I congratulate both John Kunkel and, of course, Chef Lorena, who's putting this all together, for doing this. She tells me we're going to open in May. We're already halfway through in the hiring. We're doing a deep dive in the dishes, the recipes. I couldn't be prouder to stand in front of this image. And now I'd like to invite Chef Lorena Garcia to come up right here. Let's give her a big welcome to Las Vegas.
Thank you so much.
You want to say a few words?
Yes, of course. Wow. I'm containing my tears. That's why I'm wearing glasses. Let me tell you, there is a long way from a few years ago when I started my first restaurant with $40,000, and I was actually the dishwasher, the prep cook, and the chef in the kitchen, with my best friend taking orders with 8 tables in the front. That was my first restaurant. And a few years after being here at the Venetian in Las Vegas, it is definitely a dream come true. Wow, I am speechless without words, and I cannot explain and express my gratitude, first of all, to my family at the Venetian here in Las Vegas, to John Kunkel and 50 Eggs, my family, that we created this concept and the work of 2 years ago, trying to have this idea up to floor and today seeing it a reality. And let me tell you a little story. I was telling Claudine, which actually a few years ago, about 3-4 years ago, I came to the property to spend New Year's. And as I'm walking in, I see this amazing wall of my mentors, the people that I look up to, and I said how wonderful it would be. I want to be on that wall, and that's going to be my mission. And I continue to prepare myself. I continue to do the things that I needed to do in order to achieve that dream. So you can only imagine today walking into this amazing wall and seeing my picture there is the realization, and I almost say the sugar on top that you can have in your career. Life, it presents you with milestones, and today definitely is one of the biggest milestones, because this picture in this wall represents so much to me, and it means that the value and the acknowledgement that all of you has given me, and the trust that you put in me, and of course in John, to open this restaurant is close to none. Will give my 102,000 million% of me to have this, this restaurant to have a soul, to have the love and the connection that I have with food, and with every single ingredient and every single recipe that I made for this restaurant has made with love, and to have that connection with the people that are going to come and have our food. Remember that the most wonderful moments in the family and friends happens around the table. The most incredible business deals happens around the table. So I want to make sure that it's a space for each and every one of you to come to Chica and have those moments of love. So thank you so very much to all of you for being here and sharing this absolutely special, wonderful, and incredible moment in my life. Thank you so much.
So let's raise our glasses.
Yes.
Let's welcome the chef, who, by the way, not only is the first lady on the wall, but it just occurred to me will be also the youngest addition to that wall.
Cheers to that!
Cheers.
Como dirían en mi país, salud.
Salud.